Number 15. Dunkleosteus, who lived in the period from 352 to 358 million years ago. This giant fish in length reached up to 6 meters and its body weight was about a ton. Dunkleosteus is known as one of the most ferocious and terrible creatures ever lived. These monsters didn't need teeth, its jaws could split any prehistoric shark in two. Body weight was about a ton. Number 14. Titanoboa, huge snakes which lived about 60 million years ago on the territory of modern Colombia. The remains of one of them were found in a gold mine. The snake could reach a length of 15 meters and body weight could exceed a ton. This species is known as the largest known to the world today. Together with Titanoboa, the remains of animals eaten by snake were found, giant turtles and primitive crocodile teeth. Superstrichosea meganivri. The wingspan of the meganivri reached about 65 cm, more than a human head. They lived about 300 million years ago in Carboniferous period and are among the largest insects of all time. They ate primitive herbivorous insects. Fossil remains were discovered in 1880 in France and described in 1884. Another well-preserved specimen of the ancient giant dragonfly was found in England in 1979. They ate primitive herbivorous insects. Fossil remains were discovered in 1880 in France and described in 1884. Another well-preserved specimen of the ancient giant dragonfly was found in England in 1979. Number 12. Penda Island tortoise. 2012. These species of giant tortoise saw its death with the death of Lonesome George in 2012. These were unique creature that can store food and water inside them and can therefore go without good and water for up to 6 months. Although efforts remain for George to mate, the result was inviable X. Like most of the animals in the list, humans were responsible for the extinction. Number 11. Steller sea cow. 1768. Often counted among the top extinct animals. This creature is known to have lived in the cold water of the Bering Sea that lies between Alaska and Russia. They fed on kelp and communicated via signs and snorts. The Steller sea cow were social animal and lived in family groups. Saber-toothed tiger. 10,000 BC. Also known as Smilodon. These creatures may look like tigers or cats but are not closely related. Smilodon flaunted, strong and robust build, that made them one of the strongest animals. Little's know about their behavior. Historians are divided on the opinion whether the saber-toothed tiger were solitary or social. Giant centipedes, the Arthroplevri, lived on our planet about 300 million years ago. The length of their body could reach 2.6 meters. These are the largest known land invertebrates. They had 30 pairs of legs and could stand up leaning on the lower half of the body. The remains of Arthroplevri were found in Europe and northeastern North America. Fern spores were found in the remains, on the basis of which it was suggested that these centipedes fed on vegetation. Medium-sized Amphipleur could eat up to a ton of vegetation. Number 8. Woolly mammoth. 2000 BC. These legendary creatures were one of the biggest animals to have roamed the face of the earth. Their origins remain a mystery, but the discovery of frozen carcasses as well as prehistoric cave painting prove their existence. Their appearance was same as modern elephants and the closest relative is the Asian elephant. Woolly mammoth went extinct because of climate change, miss of habitat and hunting by 7. Moa. 1400. Found mainly in New Zealand, the moa were flightless birds. They were the biggest birds on our planet but went extinct due to overhunting by the natives of New Zealand. Moa were vegetarian and like other birds they swallowed stones so as to grind the food and help in digestion. Before the humans arrived, the birds have lived some 80 million years without predators which left them. Number 6. Dodo. 1662. A flightless bird, dodo at the end was found only on the island of Mauritius. Evidence of their existence was found in numerous texts and paintings from the 17th century. Little have known about them, but they are thought to be round, fat and walk clumsily. Most of the drawings had yellow feet, feathered tail and a big beak that came with a combination of green, black and yellow. Its diet consists of fruit. Irish elk. 5200 BC. Often called the giant deer or Irish giant deer. These are counted among the largest deer of the world. Although they were not exclusive to Ireland, but most of the modern evidence for their existence of the animal were found in Irish lands. There are different theories on how the animal went extinct. It could be because of human intervention. Quagga, 1883. Largely found in South Africa, a subspecies of zebra, the quagga was known for the distinct calls that went like quahaha. It has a striped zebra pattern at the front of the body and the rear part was stripyless and brown. We don't know much about them except for the fact that they like living in a group of 50 to 60 in the wild and were docile in nature. When the Europeans came and settled in South Africa, they began in hunting these animals leading to Tasmanian tiger, 1936. Also known as the Vilacy or the Tasmanian wolf. It's one of the recent extinct animals. They were the size of a dog, nocturnal creatures, shy and demure, but were considered formidable only to their predatory habits. Their extinction is largely caused due to hunting and other factors, like loss of habitat and disease. There were rumors of the sighting of the Tasmanian tiger, but it's largely Great Auk, 1852. A flightless bird that has been lost in the mid-19th century. Although their creatures resemble penguins, they are really not related. They mostly lived on the isolated rocky island where there was plenty of food. In Europe, demand of the bird rose so much so the population plummeted in the mid-16th century. Megalodon. These huge sharks lived 28 to 1.5 million years ago. Her teeth grew to 18 centimeters. The length of the shark reached 15 meters and the weight, according to various estimates, were 35 to 47 tons. The remains found suggested that the megalodon were very widespread and was very numerous. The teeth marks of megalodons on the bones of marine animals indicate that they fed on small cetaceans, sirens, pinnipeds and big fish. The bite force of megalodons reached 11 tons and made it easy to open the chest of a small whale.